Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about projects, staking, IFO coming up, just a whole bunch of things. So stick around for this video and let's get into it. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. If you're a new visitor, welcome. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. I also want to say shout out to everyone that has supported the channel. I'm nearly at 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I mean, I only started this YouTube channel about 5 or 6 months ago. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone. I'm almost there. So help me get to 10,000 and we'll see. Okay, we'll see what happens. Might be a little surprise. Okay, guys, so let's give away the 10 BUSD I did for the last video. So we just go to random comment picker. Filter out duplicates. Let's just get the comments and let's find the winner for 10 BUSD. Okay, so good luck, guys. Alright, so Michael just had a random comment, so we've got to find the next person. Thanks for your comment, Net Ninja. And yes, Frano Praka, we do have the winner, Midas, and also your BUSD wallet. Awesome. So what I'll do is I'll send you the BUSD. So congratulations. And let's get into the video. Okay, I did talk about Hodge token the other day on one of my previous videos, a couple of videos ago. And this one here, you can go and have a look at that video if you want. I do like this project, and there's a lot of hype around this one. Well, a lot of YouTubers have made video reviews on this, so and for good reason too. It's like a fun project, but it really is a really good project. It's well put together. Okay, really professional. But I think this one here, you're going to have to wait on this one. Like, it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, there's what a trillion tokens. They burned what 500 billion of them, so it's going to take some time. The price has dropped like 18% to now, like when I did this, I think it was like 7. Now it's 3. So yeah, this one's people taking profits, but this one's it's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna have to wait on this one. I said before in the last video, could this 100x? Yeah, that's a pretty big call, because I guess if you got in this at like 0.0001, yeah, or 100x, it's got to be a pretty big market cap for it to 100x. I think it'll be more likely it'll 50x, but it could 100x in the long term. 50x, if you look at the current supply, I believe it's like 420 billion, and then you multiply that by the price, you would get so it'd have to be about $37 billion for it to 100x from now. I don't think it's going to do that. Again, my calculation could be wrong. So do your own calculation on that one. To figure out the market cap, you would need, basically, you would get the supply, which is 420 billion, and then you multiply by the price. So what do we say, 100x the price from now? It was 7 before, so 100x, so it'd be 7 cents. For it to get to 7 cents, that's what I basically said before, would have to 100x. So you better figure it out. But it's about here. It's got 37 billion. So I don't think it's gonna 100x too soon. Okay. So anyway, you just gonna have to hodl on this one. I think even if it 10x's from now, it's still a good deal. Okay, I've spoken about Zilliqa before. Zilliqa's doing really, really well. Yeah, this is just a really, really good way to earn free Zilliqa, and you're also getting the GZIL as well. I've made a bunch of videos on this. It's one of the safest ways to earn passive income. I mean, if you buy enough ZIL, you're going to get not only ZIL, but you're going to get GZIL as well. All right, and GZIL is doing really well as well. So I mean, there's really no downside to it. It's a low risk way of just earning passive income. You've just got to buy enough of this stuff. You know, that's really kind of the downside to this. You've just got to buy a lot of Zilliqa. But you're going to be earning 2 coins anyway. So, you know, GZIL is up to $400 now. So it's a good deal, you know. It's well worth it. And to get 1 GZIL, it's $400, you just need to stake 1,000 Zilliqa. All right, you need to stake 1,000 Zilliqa. However, this is only earning about 15% per year. So to get that 1 GZIL, it's not going to happen for at least 6 years, okay? And even by then, you won't get the full GZIL because this will run out, the rewards will run out before you get the full 1 GZIL. So you just got to stake as much as you can before the GZIL runs out, and there's only around about 700, 800,000 GZIL, all right? So you got to get onto it straight away if you want this GZIL. But you're earning 2 tokens. This is ZILSWAP. This is like the Uniswap version of for Zilliqa. All right. You can you'll see from the interface here. All right. So it's pretty much the same as Uniswap, but for Zilliqa. And if you go and have a look at the pools, you can actually stake this ZWAP and earn just passive income. So ZWAP is like their token for this Zilliqa swap. So it's like, so ZSwap would be like the Uniswap token for Uniswap. Okay, so that's what this is. ZWAP is the token for ZILSWAP. Okay, and it's earning 366.3%. And there's a epoch, or basically every 7 days you get the staking rewards. If you stake enough of this, you can still make some really good gains. Again, this is really another really safe way of making some money, but you've got to invest quite a bit. Okay, that's just the downside to it. Another probably a medium risk way as well, because you're on BitMax. But yeah, that's the risk that you're taking. You're staking your coins on an exchange, a centralized exchange. Even though I'd probably have more confidence in centralized exchanges than decentralized exchanges. I mean, so many decentralized protocols have got hacked lately. It's just crazy. It's like, you know, there's always one popping up that's got hacked. And you can stake quite a few good coins here. You know, DOT 11% per year, stake XDAI 8.81% per year. And they've got a good mix of coins. You got Serum, which is also pretty good. Terra Virtue, I'm staking this at the moment at 11% per year. Lina, which is actually, this one's going on Binance, I believe. So that's the 11. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going on Binance. You know, so there's like, yeah, the Nord Finance, that's another one, 81% per year. And this B Pro, that's also getting some publicity lately. So there's quite a few good coins here you can just stake and just let them sit there and earn interest and some passive income. As you guys know, I do like this one. It's probably one of my favorites at the moment. It's called BDollar. And it's got these 3 coins. It's got this pegged $1 USD peg coin. It's meant to stay at $1. So I guess, yeah, if you want to call it a stable coin, there's different ways of calling it. But yeah, this is doing really well. I do like this. I got out of the boardroom because I didn't want to be exposed to this SBDO, which is the shares token. So I just went into staking this one. So that's doing well so far because I'm not exposed to impermanent loss, or very little. This SBDO is not really moving that much, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. All right, it's supposed to stay at $1, so that's good. And that's why I've moved to the this one here. Okay, this 45x one. It's still earning 341% APR, which is still pretty good. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking some profits out of this. Okay, originally I was putting it into the boardroom, but as you can see, I've withdrawn from there. I'm just taking some profits for now. Okay, I talked about MidasDollar, was my last video, and yeah, it's going well. It's with this one here, I didn't go into the shares on this one, whereas I did do the shares on BDollar. And the reason why I didn't go into this one is because this one here, this MidasDollar, it's not meeting its peg. It's like $3. It's supposed to be $1. So maybe the it's just not expanding. The supply is not expanding. So the supply is going to expand for it to go to $1 to dilute it, and that's what it's supposed to do. But it's not expanding. So I'm just going to wait for this to expand. So that's why I've gone into this MDS, the boardroom. Yeah, I'm staking a little bit, so that's going well. I'll probably dump some more into that. So I'm happy with that so far. So these two, Goose. Okay, Goose. I think that these layered farmings are just, I mean, they're just like mini pumps and dumps. Okay, so this went up to like $300. Now it's $3. Now that was the first one that launched like 3 weeks ago. And then this one here, layer 2, this got up to like 200, and then now it's dumped to $6. Now this one here just launched like probably half an hour ago as of making this video. So yeah, so now it's $1.51. So well, I wouldn't get into these layered farms. They're just going to dump. Like if you just go and have a look at layer 1, which we just looked at before, okay, it's $3. It's going to dump. Same with layer 2 and layer 3. They're all it's just going to dump. So that's up to you. If you want to get into this coin is just going to go downhill fast, and it's just going to be a waste of your time. The only other way to do it is if you get into the, don't get into the actual coin, get into like a stable coin, so then you're not exposed. So this is what you'd do. You'd get into something like Cake or even DAI, yeah. You're earning 10%, but you're not exposed to this because this is going to continue to drop. This is going to drop to like exactly. It's going to drop to like $6. So you're better off staking this DAI, so you're not exposed to it, right? You're not holding G3 or whatever they call it, but you're still earning 10%. And obviously this is going to drop. Okay. So that's how I would approach that. I'm not going to do layered farming. I think it's a failure. But what I will say is they've got a IFO coming, which is like a liquidity farming. They're all doing it. PancakeSwap does it as well. And they're launching this project, which I do actually like this project. It's called Typhoon Network. And basically it's just a Binance Smart Chain version of Tornado Cash, which just hides your transactions. So they're private. So Tornado Cash is really big on Ethereum, and this is basically the Binance Smart Chain version. I don't know if it's the same developers, but this looks really nice. It's just nice and slick. It looks. Now I haven't actually tried it myself, but it's got latest deposits here, so it looks like it's already working. And tells you step 1 deposit, step 2 proxy, and step 3 withdraw. All right. So I think that this is actually going to be a good project because people want to hide their transactions, and they can do it with this tool. And being the IFO, it's going to go on Goose, so it's going to help Goose. It's going to help their initial token, which is Egg, which also took a dump. So basically everything that's launched on Goose is just dumped. Okay, so unless you got in early, you still would have dumped, and if you would have farmed to profit, then great. But yeah, pretty much everything's dumped. This may help it. So this IFO that's coming in March, end of March. So maybe that'll help Goose. You got to get the Egg token, and you got to get to buy this IFO. Okay. So read more about that. I'll put the links below. Another project is Walt Finance. So this one here, they just launched their launchpad, which was just tonight. There's total value locked is 22 million, so this is really taken off. It is an anonymous team, so that is something that you're going to have to take a risk on. Some of these teams are anonymous, some of them aren't. There's plenty of projects out there that are anonymous that are good, but again, you know, if they exit scam, like, you don't know who they are. So that's kind of the risk that you take with these sort of platforms. This is the launch pad, which they just finished the pre-sale, which was like a couple hours ago. And if you got into this, you would get BNB. You would actually buy this swell token, which is this, for the price of 1,000 swell per BNB. But when this goes on PancakeSwap, it'll be 1,250 for 1 BNB. All is pretty much exactly the same as like Typhoon Network, but it's just got liquidity mining and it's got a roadmap, quite a long roadmap. Again, anonymous team. They got the airdrop. They got this cross-chain private transactions. But the tokenomics is better. I think there's like 5 million tokens, I think. So have a read of the white paper. But the tokenomics are better on this swell one. But I think this one's actually a better product. But anyway, so that's launching as well. So that's going to be on PancakeSwap on the 22nd. Not as an IFO, but just as a normal listing. You better buy it on the 22nd, right? Finally, one that I've really like this project. It's an old one, but it's a good one, and they've come back in a DeFi in a big way. It's called OneChain, and at one point in time when they first launched, this was the biggest project in crypto. When the ICO was on, this was massive, massive. Like, they got 107,000 followers. So I'm glad they're back. They're in DeFi, and the price, let's kind of look at the OneChain price. It's come back quite a bit. It dropped a lot, actually, obviously in the bear market. So it's $1.37 now. It's down 3.6% today, but yeah, all-time high was like nearly $10. So yeah, I think this one is really undervalued, guys. And recently they just launched their BTC swap, right? So you can just get BTC and you can swap it directly into OneChain, right? So they got their own OneSwap, right? So you can swap your Ethereum tokens into their own layer solution here. So they just tokenize it here, and then you can then swap into BTC using their cross-chain bridge. Then you can say, come here, scroll down. Let's say you want to go from BTC to OneChain, all right? You just come in, convert it. Now, OneChain have got their own wallet as well. So they've got their own, a bit like MetaMask, but it's actually their own standalone wallet. So now you can go directly from BTC directly into OneChain through their bridge, which I think is pretty cool. And then you can start to trade assets on their ecosystem here with all their different tokens. All right. And they also have pools as well as farming as well. So yeah, you're probably familiar with Uniswap, and you'll be familiar with this. So yeah, this one is really, I'm really happy for OneChain because it's coming back, and I think it's really undervalued. You should check it out. It's only $1.37. I think that this could get up to back to over the all-time high, no question. Obviously not financial advice, do your own research. And finally, you would have seen the code word pop up. Check that out. Come here, put the code word in here, okay? And you'll get another entry into the Bitcoin giveaway at the end of the month, and you have a chance to win up to $150 worth of Bitcoin. Alright guys, so that's all my updates I got for you today in this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.